I'm too legit to quit. Keep bouncing, girl, keep bouncing. Keep bouncing, girl, keep bouncing. Keep bouncing, girl, keep bouncing. Keep bouncing, keep bouncing. Jump, 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 jump. The Mac Daddy make it hard. Jump, 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 jump. The Mac Daddy make it hard. 88 funny, 88 funny. 88 funny, 88 funny. 88 funny, 88 funny. I make a bounce on you. This video of him saying he was really fucking like he really got hemmed up by papoose. Got hemmed up by papoose. And yeah, it's like a video. Thank you, sir. Thank you for
gangster.
Louis V.
Y'all want that in there or no? No.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, nah, keep that right there.
Yeah, we got
Keep that right there. Wait for us on this up.
Here we go.
Maker's Mark had a little joint. She was twisted off this shit.
That shit works. My brother Bryce put me on to that shit. That shit works.
Get the job done?
Yeah, dude, ain't it smooth, bro? I never took many shots of whiskey.
So how long you stop drinking? How long is it gonna be for?
I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm not because
no time limit. Just
because I'm not really a drinker like that.
Oh, you're not a drinker. Okay.
No, I used to be.
Okay.
I used to be more of a drinker.
Okay.
And now I just mainly I smoke most of the
herbs.
time.
Okay.
So when I drink, I kind of go overboard. It kind of because I'm, you know what I mean. So you got it.
Yeah.
You got your part?
Yeah, I'm good here. You in the middle because you ain't got no mic. So you're going to feed off both our mics.
That's what my whole idea was.
Feed off both our... Oh, hold up. Let me get the... Still got to get the... You know what I mean?
That's why
got to get the flick. Everybody's there.
You got to go. You got to go.
Yeah, no. Because the light's back there. I'm going to just get a nice little, you know, natural joint. Niggas is chilling, vibing. Definitely the office. Definitely these... This is very...
Successful.
What's the keys to life right here?
Talent, grind, hustle, failure, conquer, grit, mindset, persistence, and passion. Let me see how many of these I have off the rip.
You gotta have all. You gotta have. You gotta have all of them, bro.
I'm talking about off the rip, like stuff that you know. There's always stuff you got put a little more effort into. Talent was always nothing. Passion, I'm hella passionate. I gotta work on goals and stuff. Grinding up.
Success is hard, bro, because success is basically what you feel is success.
Yeah, it's not really.
You know what I'm saying?
Success can be anything. Success is waking up in the morning, going to work, making sure your family's taken care of. That's true. Success. You know what I'm saying?
True
it all
story.
measures up to whoever's success. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever your goals, whatever your goals was, if you hit a goal, you're successful.
I can't define what's successful to you.
This is Attention Voice Podcast.
Cheers to that.
You know what I mean?
Cheers to that. Cheers to y'all.
Cheers.
For the new year.
New year. Bringing in the new year nice.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is episode 45. Don't worry, I skipped a whole bunch of numbers. I like doing that.
I think Obama was the 45th president too, ain't it?
Was he? He might have been.
He might have been. He's one of them. 45. Yeah. Because who was president before him?
Bush. He cleaned up all Bush's shit.
Oh, was it the stupid Bush shit? No, was it?
It was George Bush Jr.
So he was before Trump.
What's the name was right before Trump? Obama.
Okay, I got you. I got.
Oh, nah, it was Trump. I'm sorry. Fuck. 45th was Trump.
45th was Trump?
So he was the 44th.
I don't know how y'all feel, but me personally, Trump was the best president that we had so far.
Niggas.
Oh, let's start off.
We can start off there.
I'm Michaelin, so y'all gonna hear me through these niggas, but yeah, I have no problem with Trump. I don't see why people get upset with Trump. I talk. My mother gets upset at Trump all the time. I'm like, why are you getting angry at this TV set?
I'm gonna tell you why though, because it's his character that people don't like.
Yeah.
His demeanor, but as far as what he did for the country and for the people economically, you know what I'm saying? He raised economics up as far as
Money was there. Everybody had money.
the money was there. Everybody had the bread. We wasn't going into World War III.
But that's not what people see when they see him.
Yeah,
what it is they see the reason why I have no problem with Trump is because he's like every other president, just out in the open. He's going to tell you what he really feels. I always was like, I'd rather you be an open racist than a motherfucker trying to be nice.
That's a good point.
And whatchamacallit, because at least I know how you move.
Yeah, that's a good
Facts.
point.
You know what I mean? And I could respect that. Even though I don't have to like it
good
or,
point.
you know, or go get along with it. I respect that you stand on, Fine. And he's been like that since the 80s.
It's a lot of key points that he did that make me fuck
Is it
with him.
blocking you? I know the whole bunch of them.
Like the whole COVID thing, the whole COVID when he fired Dr. Fauci, I was like, that was a plus for me.
Okay.
Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Fauci got rid of that nigga.
Wow.
He went against everything that the White House. He wasn't a puppet, bro.
No,
He wasn't a puppet, my nigga. He went against the grain.
He said if he ever would run for president, he'd do it. He'd be whatchamacallit, because they're stupid and they're easy.
Republican.
Yeah. He said that years ago. There's nothing new about what he's been an asshole since the 80s.
Right.
He's never changed.
Just not public, just not in the public eye like this.
No, you forget. You're fired. He had a whole show.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
I mean, he's very boisterous, and you know, people just in his opinions and his tone and his, you know, certain things he would say about certain races and shit like that. That's what came off wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he was right. To build a wall, the whole build a wall thing, bro.
Don't they have a wall in Texas that they just?
Bro, there's no wall. You crazy? All the immigrants are in New York taking over the hotels.
No, they said there was some kind of wall in Texas or a gate or something, and they letting niggas in now.
I don't think the wall ever got built.
The wall never got built, bro.
Talking point.
No, I'm not talking about the Mexican wall that they was talking. I'm talking about a different.
Oh, there's a wall I think separates like Texas from like
from Mexico.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that actual wall.
I think there's a gate. Yeah, there's a gate.
Like I said, this is Attention Horse podcast. We jumped into Trump on the New Year's shit. I don't know
how we got there, right?
But
today we got a special guest, man. Long childhood friend, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people I don't remember meeting for the first time. I remember meeting him plain as day. I don't even know if Ty remember.
Now you might have to like, you know what I mean?
I know Wade stayed. I know you stayed with Wade.
Yeah.
Wade for a minute.
All right, so
my hair is like it's
it's a habit, right?
A soothing method. Like,
it's a habit.
You was
know what I mean?
Yeah, so like homeboy for poetic justice.
Yeah. Give me my brush.
You gotta brush the waves. Throw that dewy on, that do rag on. Maybe some of that.
I'm going through something.
Yeah,
that's so good.
When you drop them off, just throw them in the brush.
Yeah, you know.
That's it.
Well, this guest on one of two of our New Year's episodes.
Yeah.
Ty, the franchise king. He's one of the most like I always look at the feedback I get from the podcast and when I'm putting up, and he's always checking. He was always looking, and I like to talk to people that's interested in what I'm doing, and hopefully, like I said, I'm here to promote people that do a good job, and this man has done a good job. This is his office.
Great job.
His establishment. And shit, what else is there to say? Ty, what's going on, brother?
Chilling, man, working, just, you know, getting ready, prepping for the new year. Yeah. Finishing off the 23 strong, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Facts.
So, you know,
how was your Christmas and all that?
Christmas was good. I was down in Virginia with my family. It was good. I got time to spend with the family and just relaxing, catching up on a lot of things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out to the whole family, man. The whole Davis family. Davis family, bro.
I'm not supposed to be drinking, but
it's all right. You know, it's a little bit, man.
Yeah, a little something.
A little something, man. It's a celebration.
Not too much.
Yeah, man. So
celebrating my guy right here.
Yeah, we celebrating each other, man. Everybody.
For sure, man.
So how long have you known this light skin Ice T?
I'm about to tell you, bro.
It's been decades.
That running
Scotty Appleton.
Scotty Appleton.
Scotty Appleton. When they was hunting him, he had the dreads too.
Oh, what's that movie? I forgot the name of that movie. I didn't watch that movie. I never watched it.
Yeah, it was like human trafficking. What they was trying to kill the niggas.
Mario Van Peebles was in it too.
Rock, the dude that played Rock.
I forgot the name of that shit.
But how long you known this guy for?
Man,
I'm gonna tell you right now. So
25 plus.
it was 10th grade, and it's weird too, bro, because I thought about it. Like for some reason, I was just drawn to him. Maybe because he was the new kid in the class.
Let's just y'all interests were the same.
Nah, not even that. But before I knew that, I was just drawn to him because we was in the classroom. It was 10th grade.
Yeah.
I forgot the social studies teacher. It was the Spanish dude.
Kind of heavy set guy.
Right. He was from Lansing, PA.
Lansing, PA, yeah.
Right.
What class?
It was a few people in that class.
Hernandez, Mr. Hernandez.
I think it was
Yeah,
Hernandez.
Dr.
It was social studies. Yeah.
It was
10th grade. Marisol was in the class.
I
Nadia was in the class.
I remember that.
There was a few people in there, right?
I remember that.
I had Mr. Morse. I don't think he was still there. I'm not sure.
Nah, Mr. Morse was there. He was older grade.
Okay.
So I remember he was sitting at the table, and he had I remember you had a varsity jacket on, some type of football varsity jacket.
The fact I never got a varsity jacket.
It was you had a varsity like leather with the wool on the joint, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, my memory's on point.
Yeah.
So I don't know, bro. Something
back.
just told me to like, and I'm kind of an introvert, so I don't just really come up to people and say shit. But something drew me to him. So I remember, I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, where you from? And he was like, you just moved from somewhere else from New Jersey.
Yeah, Avenel.
I'm like, nah, that
Avenel was like next to Broadway.
right.
That's down
Facts.
Parkway.
It's down the
Exit
Parkway.
30s.
It could be the Turnpike. It's like exit 10 on the Turnpike, I think. Carteret.
You're right.
Carteret.
Yeah.
You're right.
Wow.
Exactly. That's in the same bracket.
So he told me that. I'm like, nah, that's not it. Like, that's not it. There's something deeper than
How was
that.
that area?
I was there for like 8 months. It was cool.
Oh, you was there for a reason?
Yeah, just
You went to school there too, right?
My ninth grade, yeah, that was it.
Really well.
How was that school there?
It wasn't Teaneck.
Mixed?
It was more so. It was mixed. It wasn't as diverse as Teaneck.
Okay,
But it was mixed.
Okay.
Like I'm one of the guys, to be honest, from New York that really like love Teaneck. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I love Teaneck. Like I remember coming to Teaneck and people be like, "I ain't from Teaneck." Shitting on Teaneck. I love Teaneck, bro. Teaneck.
You know what's funny?
But you've been in a lot of places though, so it's,
Yeah.
you got a different outlook of Teaneck than a lot of us do.
Yeah. It's true.
Well,
too.
a lot
That's
of
true,
people
too.
from Teaneck, they were mostly raised in
In
Teaneck
Teaneck,
and just
right.
used to,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
I had to appreciate
I get it
it.
though. I get it. I understand.
Because I'm originally from the Bronx. I came to Teaneck when I was 13.
Mm-hmm.
So I could kind of be like, oh, okay.
You see both sides.
What I call it is, the way I could navigate around social media is the way I could navigate through the high school. Because it was just a fucking, I'm fly. I'm the
Yeah,
best.
it was a lot of fashion people in there. You had to stay on top of your fashion.
I call it the fashion show school.
Yeah, it was. It kind of was. It was almost like it was an extension of New York. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely
Of
was.
Harlem.
Of Harlem.
I say it's pretty much Harlem without all the other bullshit.
Cause Harlem was like the fly guys and shit like that.
I think because it's closer.
Yeah,
I think that's why, because it's closer.
I think because it's closer too. Like Manhattan was the first borough you kind of crossed when you got over the bridge. So it was like everybody wanted to
Facts.
go to the
Right
back, you know what I'm
there.
saying? So-
Right there.
So it was like that. But I think just in New York as a whole, like I think that it had a reflection of just New York. Like Teaneck was like the epicenter of getting fly, swaggy. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're from Jersey, niggas that got a check or got some money came to New York or came to Jersey rather, and
Fact.
Teaneck happened to be the
That's
place.
a fact.
We just talked
Super
about
fact.
that.
Teaneck happened to be the
I
place.
just seen
Super fact.
I
Yeah.
just seen an interview with Cavario. He's known in Harlem and
Okay.
everything. He's a known
Old school hustler dude.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know
he's
too
a
well.
known motherfucker.
Okay.
And in the interview, he was talking. All the Bergen County came up. Teaneck, Hackensack.
Yeah.
Well, everybody came over from Frank Lucas, from the hustlers to the actors. They all
had money, they
came
had to
Yeah.
get.
right there.
Everybody crossed paths in Teaneck.
Because first it was Long Island. Everybody moved to Long Island first.
What also, Long Island is a suburb of New York.
Absolutely.
Just like Teaneck, Bergen County is.
Absolutely.
But also, I think when he was talking, I just wanted to bring it up. He said, where is did he got from
Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon,
Westchester
back then
County.
Yeah.
was supposed to be like a suburb.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It definitely was.
Okay.
Westchester County, Long Island, and northern New Jersey.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
They were all like
First it was Long Island. Everybody from Queens and Brooklyn moved to Long Island.
Mhm.
And then Long Island, got mixy because a lot of white people once blacks started moving in, white people started moving out back to the city.
Yeah.
But for the most part, from the Bronx and Manhattan, either moved to New Jersey or they moved to Connecticut or they moved to Mount Vernon. Connecticut's right there. The Bronx,
Yeah,
like a lot of people from the Bronx moved right there.
Right outside, because Connecticut is It's a whole.
It could get deep.
Yeah.
So you coming to Teaneck after your being in that area for 8 months,
Right.
and you said you appreciated it, the area, the people, and things like that.
Yeah. I appreciate Teaneck. Like Teaneck was, again, it was so close to New York to where I wasn't missing New York either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. 'Cause it's right there.
It's right there. So, and that's part of the reason too. I think Teaneck or rather this area, Bergen County, was kind of a place where people who got money, as opposed to going to Long Island too. This was you can get to New York.
It's closer.
Relatively much
Right.
faster. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it was a great.
That's a fact.
From the
Yeah,
bridge.
it's literally like right there. So it was a perfect situation to be in. Like, you know what I mean? Moving from New
I
York.
always tell people, man,
Teaneck.
I'd rather sleep in Jersey and come visit New York.
No, 100%, 100%.
I've had my dealings
Yes,
over there.
that's
Bro, I know what
Yeah.
comes with it.
To each his own.
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
I mean,
whatever
you
works for
traveling, man,
you.
so
Teach his own.
It was a time when I used to love to go back to the city all the time. Like when I did my Harlem, when I was promoting the shit in Harlem,
You went right
I was in
right there.
Harlem for 2 years straight, from 07 to 09, from Thursday to Sunday religiously, promoting, making beats, doing shows,
Right.
going to party, like doing all that shit. So I understand what it is, but to come back and lay your head here is nice.
Yeah.
And then you meet this guy in high school. So how was your high school years and everything like that?
High school was see when I came to Teaneck, man, you was able to go off campus and shit. So it was like if you had a car, you can leave Teaneck High and go get some food during the
That's a
lunch
fact.
break. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't they stop that after they got a little stricter? After
I don't know.
Not while we was
Not
there.
we was there. They didn't
Your
stop
4
that.
years, y'all had nothing.
Facts.
I remember hologram passes and all types.
We
of
got
stuff.
we got those in like
12th grade?
11th grade.
Maybe 11th, 12th
Okay,
grade,
when
yeah.
y'all was about to bounce.
So they was changing, you know what I mean, things up as we were going out, you know what I mean? But
okay.
the both of my like situation in Teaneck was a good one. Like I loved it. I mean, you know, I did a lot of things that I've, you know, looking back on, I wouldn't do now. You know what I'm saying? But it was a great situation.
It was fun. It was necessary.
Exactly.
It was
I
necessary.
won't take nothing back from that because I wouldn't be where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying?
So
I won't change anything.
So outside of high school, like what do you know? You Ty? What are you known for? Like, were you doing anything else?
He was working, bro. I know
he
he was one of the
always
first
working.
niggas I know working, bro. And I
Always.
couldn't even understand it back then.
Always working. always had a job. I remember like getting out of high school, I had to go to Fairlawn and go to we had a Subway in Fairlawn. Everybody be like, yo, I'm about to go over here. I'm about to go over. I'm like, damn, I gotta go to work, man.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Yeah,
I just got fired.
Facts.
Pops had me working.
First whip. The first whip.
Yeah.
The gray joint.
Yeah, it was a green Intrepid.
No. You had something before the Intrepid, bro. You had the gray joint. The gray was like a caddy. It was an old.
Oh, that was the Grand Marquis.
There we go.
Yeah, the old school Grand Marquis.
The Grand Marquis.
That was Mel Pop's car.
Wow.
Yeah, rest in peace to Mel, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to Mel, man.
That was his pop's car we were actually using.
That was first.
Yeah.
That's back when you got the car?
Cause that joint was big, son.
There was no steering wheel in there. We had to like help. You know what I mean? Turn the steering wheel.
The
Like
grind,
it was
for
like
real.
a step on the gas. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, but it was solid. It was strong.
it was solid.
Especially back then, because this is prior to social media and all that showing off shit. It's like you use what you can to get around with.
Absolutely.
Fuck all that other shit.
Absolutely.
Back
And
then, having a car was a big deal too.
plus, you got to understand, bro. Niggas was not really from Teaneck. Like niggas that was born and raised in Teaneck, they had cars, and you know all that. So seeing him like pulling up with the joint, I ain't go front, man. Y'all changed my life, and I notice it more now than back then. Before I was just going through it, just fuck, it's my niggas. He got a car. They work at Subway. Like it was what it was. But now I look back like, damn, son, the structure and everything was there a long time ago.
Yeah, it was
she's
in place.
watching it.
I didn't like
good?
it. That's my daughter too, right there. By the way,
That's who?
That's my daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Young boss.
So I didn't appreciate it like then, right?
Right.
I was like,
we was
damn.
just going through the
I was
motions.
you know what I'm saying? But as I look back, I'm like, damn, I'm happy that I had those implements in place as far as me going to work every day, having that instilled in me at an early age. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
Facts.
gonna lie.
Facts, bro.
I hated niggas that had money in the fucking in high school. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, niggas
I
didn't pay
would've had-
attention to that, bro.
No, because everything when I came there, everything was stunting. Like,
Yeah.
And I was just a dude coming here. I didn't really have. I worked for everything just like you.
Right.
First job, 16. Working.
Wow,
But
yeah,
everything,
bro.
pumping gas, security, whatever I could do, I'm doing it.
Right.
So I never had that luxury of just like being stunting out, and I didn't have a whip until later on, so,
Right.
you know, shit like that. So and then all my clothes that like, you know, back then, like the NASCAR outfits was fly, the iceberg. I had fake everything, nigga.
Oh shit.
Down to Averex jacket, nigga. I ain't give two shits.
Damn. You know what? That shit was normal to us. I didn't really look at it as far as like, oh, as money aspect back then. I wasn't really like thinking about, damn, I need bread. It was kind of regular already.
Yeah.
It was regular.
It's like what?
Just as far as buying clothes, that was regular shit. To me, that didn't mean that you had bread. That was the bare minimum to me to get fly. Like that didn't mean, you know what I'm saying? To me, that didn't mean you was getting money. I felt like you was supposed to get fly every day to come to school and shit like that.
Yeah, but this is why I said I was kind of jealous of niggas, because their parents already had, like, people had bread.
Yeah.
Teaneck was a place where, you know, again, it's
motherfuckers was established.
Right.
And I'm a motherfucker just coming here like on some.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
All right, but you know, it is what it is.
You adapt, because once you meet certain people and certain things, all that shit kind of go out the window. You know what I'm saying?
Like I told you before, I still got my respect.
It was the pressure though of getting fly though. You had to be like, you know what I mean, somewhat fly to be respected.
Was it though? Was it pressure?
Yes.
Yeah, there was pressure.
Was it?
There was pressure. As I look back, there was pressure for sure.
Of course,
you know
back then too. I don't know
fly.
about today.
I didn't feel the pressure. I thought it was regular, bro.
But you like, how do I say it, man?
He was in his own little pocket.
Yeah, he had his own little place carved out. Like Shane was a nigga everybody knew. It wasn't pressure on you per se, you know what I mean? Like you was in your own lane, like you was already dressing how you dress, you was good, you passed that criteria as far as like having to throw the iceberg going, like you was just you. You had the Jordans, you had to fly, like
yeah, you stay with them, so you know.
All the girls talk to you, you know what I mean? You was that nigga, like as far as, how do I say it? You was Shane, like everybody knew Shane, nigga.
But
I've heard stories about you before I met you, nigga.
But you know why? Because I stood to myself. I think that's why so people identified me.
But you wasn't no bum ass nigga though.
Nah, not at all. But I wasn't like, damn, if I don't get fly, niggas gonna get on me or bitches not gonna like me.
I didn't think like that.
I wasn't thinking like that. Cause to be honestly, I'm gonna be honest, niggas was getting fly. I was getting fly because we like, if I see top of the O's, like we gonna compliment each other before a girl compliment us.
I got you, but I'm just saying.
That's how I felt.
He's saying that the pressure for it at that time was like, that was.
It might have been. It might have been. It probably.
Especially as we got a little older, 11th grade.
I'm gonna tell you, like,
you had to have a, you know what I'm saying, some clean sneakers, some fly sneakers.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I would try to a thing where I would try to be like first in my school to have the Jordans. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I tell that story.
Nah, you was getting everything 2 weeks. He was getting 2 weeks before. 2 weeks before.
I
know. I tell the story. I tell the story to people. I said, there's always a nigga in high school that gets the Jordans 2 weeks before they come out. And for 2 weeks, you're that nigga.
2 weeks.
Until that 2 weeks is over.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm
just saying you were.
It didn't matter.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
Yeah. Nah, I'm saying
it didn't matter.
But that always.
I get it.
Yeah.
But not even when the 2 weeks was up, you wasn't that nigga no more. You was still that nigga because you always
still
had
that nigga,
first.
but
right.
Cycle because it wasn't like that's the only pair of sneakers gonna come out.
That's a fact.
Like you was a nigga that you made it your business
to get him
before anybody.
Absolutely.
100%.
But for him though, it wasn't to beat nobody else. It was I needed those. I needed those.
There was definitely niggas that was doing that shit too.
I'm gonna be honest. There were, but a lot of I had them first.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
The only person I knew after you that was getting hip was Mike Rome.
Mike Rome.
Right?
Mike Rome. Marcus would have some. You know what I'm saying? Kadar, of course, would like come.
Oh, nah. We're not even gonna go there.
You know what I'm saying?
Kadar is a cheat code.
We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there.
Sneakers off me and shit a couple times.
Cheat code, nigga.
That's a fact.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, high school, I had fun, man. I tell people all the time, like high school, I had mad fun. Like
my last 2 years of high school, I started realizing, like the first year I was definitely like on the low, glasses, like doing my own thing. Second year a little bit more, because niggas was starting to rap at that time. My sophomore year is when I started rapping. I was 15, I think. And that's when I was with the cool niggas rapping and shit. So from there I got my respect through high school because niggas knew I was doing shit that not everybody was doing back then. Because not everybody was rapping and making beats back then.
Right.
It was very like, to do that back then, you had to be a motherfucker that's really into it. Because it was we had like bring up Mr. Morse. We opened up a hip hop club. I don't know if it lasted past. Yeah, we opened up a hip hop club.
Mr. Morse was that dude.
Mr. Morse let us do it because he knew that that's what we was doing. So we opened up a club, and then like Marco and all them niggas, they migrated and shit. So they was all in there, but niggas wasn't really rhyming like that. We were the niggas that was really like every day waking up, got a verse and shit like that.
Yeah, y'all took it serious.
That remind me of like Donovan and shit. Like
Dutch.
Oh, you Dutch?
and our grade, like
Shout out to Dutch.
those were the niggas that was going hard every day.
Star was going hard.
Star was going hard. Mizza was going hard. Like I rap, but I wasn't beat to be going hard.
Luck got signed. She was going to school.
Luck got signed.
Luck came. Was it my sophomore year or my senior year? Luck came. Chanel. I ain't calling her. Chanel came.
Right.
One of them years, and she came and rapping. She was fucking with one of my boys at the time. And she got popping a year after I graduated.
Okay.
It was the roll call joint.
Yeah, she did the roll call.
The radio.
I probably Eric Sermon and shit.
Fact.
Shout out to
Enough
Tommy James. Tommy James.
Enough was her manager?
Enough was her
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he was a manager. Yeah.
Wow.
Off of that?
No, I think he was a manager during, like, maybe like they built a relationship off of the roll call.
Yeah. See, that's crazy. I didn't even know that, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. But when was that? I think we was freshmen. I might have been in 9th grade when that happened.
Yeah. That was
Right.
You was in 9th grade because I
wasn't there.
It was a year after.
Right.
She was a year.
Because then when you came, then that's when things kind of start picking up.
When you came in 9th, was she a senior or
I think she was 11th grade.
She was 11th grade.
She's 2 years older than
Right.
us.
All right. So
when I
she
came,
got
she was a
popping.
sophomore. She was a senior. When I came.
She got popping her 11th grade, and because I remember when she graduated, but we was out.
You was out already.
I was in Bergen at this time. I was in Bergen, but I would see her, and that's what I mean, shit like that. But yeah, she got popping at the end of that and all that. So that's
crazy times. Just thinking about that shit like a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
But even before that, going back to meeting him, bro, in the classroom.
Is there any more of this?
That was it.
Okay.
I remember just asking him mad questions, bro. And then I remember you said that part of New Jersey you came, but I'm like, nah, you're not from there, bro. I know you're not.
No,
I know you're not. So that's why I kept asking him to get to the root. Then I remember y'all was staying. You said before that you were staying in Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before New Jersey.
9 months. I was in Atlanta the last year of Freaknik.
Oh my God.
I went to Freaknik the last.
That's crazy.
This was 97.
Wow.
The last year? It started in 94, right? 93.
I think it started before that.
90? It was the 90s.
And definitely the 90s.
It was the 90s, bro.
Definitely the 90s, bro.
Was
might have been 92, 93.
Damn, I know that was crazy.
I heard that how it happened was on some, the school was promoting something and it just got really wild. And
got big.
Doing it. Yeah.
That was wild. When I went there, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Atlanta was wild.
97 too.
It was crazy. That was the year Big passed away. I was that was a great but terrible year.
That's a fact, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? I never forget my pops waking me up and shit the day Big died. Like
I could tell.
It was like a Saturday morning.
Yo,
son. Come full circle, right? Come full circle. I moved to Teaneck, right next door to him.
That's a fact, bro.
That's
a fact, bro. That's a fact.
Didn't the mom still have the
I used to see her every morning.
I don't know if she's...
Nah, she moved out.
Yeah,
she moved out while I was there, but I used to see her every morning. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, I just miss Big. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's wild, bro. Because that's how I felt when I met y'all and y'all took me over there. It was like, oh, shit, like, Big used... I would never be in certain places or know certain things if I wasn't around certain people, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I met AZ at the lip sync. They had him at the lip sync while we was there. That was a big deal. I met DMX at KFC one time. He had the white lowrider.
He didn't see that on the low.
He definitely didn't see
the
that.
White lowrider.
I remember throwing rocks at his crib one night. The nigga had the air conditioner on the front lawn. We was like, oh, nah, son. It was with Rick and Everett, with Star and Everett.
Of course, Everett, right? Everett,
yeah, them two niggas. We went to the crib, bro. The air conditioner's on the front lawn. Nigga was like, nah, I just started throwing rocks at the crib.
No reason.
That nigga come out with a wild.
He wasn't there, bro. And not far after that was when he got locked up for having all them dogs and shit in the crib.
Right.
How many dogs he had?
Okay.
Yeah, like 14, 15 dogs, bro, in the crib.
That's a lot of fucking dogs.
In the crib, man.
So how do we get out of high school? You obviously a worker.
Don't forget the Intrepid. After the Monte Carlo was the green Intrepid.
You got the cars.
You heard, time is everything.
Sure.
The green Intrepid, bro.
For sure.
So after high school and everything, did you go to college? What was the plan?
No, I went straight to work. Actually, I think out of high school, my pops bought T-neck roll Popeyes.
Facts.
And I was working at
The
Popeyes.
older one?
Yeah.
Right
The same Popeyes. No, the same.
T-neck roll. It probably did catch fire before we bought it. I'm not sure.
I think
caught fire.
At one point in time, I don't remember when.
Yeah.
It might have been after. It might have been after.
Yeah, it was bought after the fact. Yeah, for sure. I was working
in the early 2000s.
This was 06, 07.
Oh,
facts, bro.
Yeah. The fire was
facts, bro.
Exactly.
Big fact.
Yeah, so we was and that's when we got lit. You know what I mean? It's like the T-neck boys coming to T-neck.
What?
Popeyes, like we.
That's when they had all the joints up in there.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like,
I was there every day. I was there every day.
That took us a whole nother level. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what
you know what I'm saying?
Every day.
Yeah, it was crazy. So
it was rocking at one point.
I was working there.
I've probably seen you there mad times.
No, you had to.
Hold up, Ty. Before Popeyes though, was it Papa John's first?
It was Papa John's before Popeyes. Yup. It was Papa John's and obviously Subway. Subway started this whole
Subway
shit.
was first.
From Subway?
Yeah,
so
Subway.
You built it so you didn't go to college?
No.
Bro, I watched it, bro. I seen it, bro.
Business.
I seen it go from Subway to Papa John's was crazy because I remember, because I fucked with Ty and they would bring me to the location in the Bronx, right across from Patterson Project.
Yeah, Third Ave, right there.
Shit.
Right there.
Facts, bro.
100%. Yeah,
Facts, and I remember
139 in Willis.
Right, and I remember it had the bulletproof joint in there because nigga, that was the hood, son. It was the hood, son.
I've seen somebody get smoked right outside that shit before.
Facts, and that's when niggas was fucking with Troy Reed.
Yep, Troy Reed. Remember Troy Reed?
At that time.
Yep,
Troy Reed. Troy Reed?
The dude that did all the DVDs back in the day.
DVDs and shit.
I just watched.
With the Outpost shit?
Yeah, because they just had him on the home joint.
That's a fact. Troy Reed at that time.
Yep.
Then I remember the Papa John's on 89th Street.
89th was lit. On Amsterdam.
Oh!
Crazy.
What?
It was crazy.
That was crazy. Because you remember everywhere you went, we was coming. Especially once I got the Thunderbird, I was definitely... 89th? What?
100%.
There.
We was there. Now you're the Thunderbird. Sweeping through traffic. It's crazy.
Swerving
through traffic.
Nah,
we had a time though, bro. Like, just thinking about... And I was able to meet so many people because I was at so many different locations. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was like, damn. It was like I was on tour.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? From New York to Jersey to fucking Connecticut to the Bronx.
So
Bronx. I'm everywhere. I'm
working,
everywhere, you know
bro.
what I'm
You built yourself working. Basically, your father had invested. Y'all had the Popeyes lit, so that's already in-house business right there.
Right.
So. What was your plan? Like, what did you have? Like, you wanted like your own spot? Was that?
Yeah, that was the ultimate plan because that's all I seen was my pops opening shit. So I was like, yo, what else? You know what I mean? Like, I was kind of like
what's next?
In the system already.
Right.
So, I always wanted my own franchise. You know what I'm saying? So that was the goal, right? So to get my own, you know what I'm saying, and kind of like be under the umbrella at the same time because he was building a conglomerate. It wouldn't have made sense for me to go do my own thing. I'll just stay under the umbrella.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was looking for something to buy off him. You know what I mean?
Fact, as you should.
And that's the way.
Subway. What's the other one?
Subway, Papa John's.
We had Dunkin' Donuts.
We
had
Popeyes.
You started with franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why the name is franchise.
I know.
This ain't nothing new, bro. This ain't nothing new.
He told me before. He's like, yo. Gotta get tired. I said, all right, cool.
Yeah, 100%.
He's like, yo, no, dude.
I'm telling you, bro. Because on a business tip, bro, nobody's really moving like that. And like I said, this is a year's worth of buildup, bro. This ain't no overnight shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was a witness to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially if a nigga like me that never really worked like that or had the background to push forward like that. That's why I feel like God placed them in my life to get to see that firsthand. Because I wasn't getting that from nowhere else, bro.
Well,
even though if I didn't get it then.
All the other people you seen was just running and gunning on some shit? Or they was...
Just regular shit, bro. Regular shit. Especially, like even Bianca, my first real girlfriend. Remember Bianca?
I kind of remember her.
Remember?
Yeah.
Bro, at 14 years old, she was working and I couldn't understand that shit, bro. I couldn't get it.
She was out here?
Yeah, we was in school. She used to work
She was
on the
having a
weekends at the
job, she
spa
didn't
at the
say.
Marriott, and I couldn't understand.
Nice little joint.
I do remember Bianca.
Joe, but
remember
as
her.
for a female, females gotta work. They need their hair done. They need their nails
Yeah,
done.
a
They
lot of
want their
maintenance, a lot of
own and shit
maintenance.
like that.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with girls, so I couldn't. I'm like, yo, you working?
Nah.
You going to work?
Right,
Like after school, I'm hanging, banging, slanging,
Right,
doing whatever.
Right.
But then when Ty came in the mix and showed me certain shit, that just opened a whole new level of working class young people, bro.
Yeah, it builds structure. You know what I mean? It
For
gives
real.
you, it gives you a sense of like not always having the easy way to do things, right? So it's like you build yourself up, right? Thank God, like I said, I got my pops, my uncles and shit that actually laid the pavement
The
down.
foundation
for me,
down,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So it was like we just had to follow the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? And fell forward. Like things I would want to do by myself and like kind of like step aside and try to like work on certain things I didn't really work out the way I thought it would. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a trial and error with everything.
Right.
You know
Yeah,
what
you're
I mean?
right. That's
So
how
it's
you learn.
Right.
And I wanted to learn, you know what I mean? Most importantly.
So from that instance up until this point, you have literally your own franchise. You have what would you call this? Is it the Phoenix?
This is a Phoenix Salon Suites franchise, yeah. And everybody in here are their own boss, meaning that they own their own business.
Right.
So we're just partners with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
as far
I'm pretty
as-
much a landlord here.
Right.
I don't.
They set the foundation for everybody else to come work.
Yes. It's
Okay.
like a WeWorks place. It's like
if you if you own like, is it comparison to a barber? Not barbershop.
it's
A little bit, not.
it's
I would
not
say
a barbershop,
comparison
but
more
it's
so
like-
to like tenants. Like
We have
you
tenants,
own the
yeah,
building,
okay.
you own the building, and instead of it just people just living here, they work here.
Right.
You
They
know what
work
I'm
here.
saying?
They run their own business.
Right.
And they just pay
Like
a
a
weekly
subsidiary
fee.
up until.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? They pay a weekly fee to us, and we manage and make sure everything is operable for the people that work here. You know?
How long have you been doing this?
This concept right here,
Well,
Yeah.
we
Because I've been in
jumped, but
franchise-
Yeah, this concept right here.
3 years.
3 years.
So it's fairly new.
Yeah,
It's really
super
new.
new to
It's
Jersey.
super
Even though
new.
y'all been doing this for a while, but
It's
it's new to
just-
Jersey.
Yeah.
3 years is
3 years.
just really
Yeah.
trying to get everything coming back.
100%.
Yeah.
But we got a bunch of them in the DMV area. You know what I mean? It started from like the DMV area.
Okay.
So and then we brought it up
So
to
how many
Jersey.
locations you have altogether?
Well, like 80.
Is it you, your family? What is it exactly like? Is it?
My pops is partners with LL Cool J, and obviously there's a couple more.
Yeah, that part, that part. My first favorite rapper.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
You know what I mean?
You know what it is. He's so nonchalant about it. Like
That part.
I'm a very humble person. I mean, I'm
partners with Todd.
Yeah.
It's different.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's that. They have like 80 locations. 80 locations.
Did it start in California?
This concept started in, I want to say, I don't know if it was Texas. Don't quote me on that. But Phoenix,
Sounds like something you
Arizona.
out
That's
there.
Arizona, but
something like that. Yeah. But
wow.
my pops is the largest franchisee owner. Out of all of them, he owns, like I said, the majority of the Phoenixes that's open. He owns most of them. And
You have
I own,
spots.
it's a lot of spots. You know what I mean? I control the one. I own the one.
So y'all have. Is it across America or do you have?
It's all across America. Right now, we're building one in SoFi Stadium. What's it, with the Rams play? LA? Inglewood.
Okay, yeah,
SoFi,
definitely
SoFi
Inglewood,
Stadium,
definitely
yeah.
Inglewood.
So they're getting one built over there. It's gonna be like, it's a bunch of like it's like a strip mall in there. Like UFC
Yeah,
Stadium, it's crazy.
yeah.
So it's gonna be a Phoenix in
That's
there.
prime location over
it's
there,
crazy.
bro.
It's crazy.
Prime
What
location.
were you doing prior to the Phoenix and
Prior-
basically working with your father?
We're talking about that
I
part?
mean, yeah. I mean,
Should I not say that?
I was getting my own money. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Well, it's
I was-
legal now,
yeah,
so
yeah.
we could talk about it
Yeah,
actually.
I was fucking with a couple of different things. Like I was fucking with everybody. Fuck with the bud, right? I was fucking with the bud. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here. My name
Nah.
is-
We're not just gonna have side of that. They actually started. They actually started, bro. They actually started the delivery services
Okay.
and really
Wait.
getting a structure before.
Yeah.
I mean, there was other people doing it,
Wait,
but they
what?
tapped in and really got a good threshold of it, bro.
Oh, well, didn't they have delivery services prior in that?
They
back
did,
in
but
the
they
city
tapped,
and
but
all
they
that?
tapped into it though, bro.
I was, because I came from business, right?
Okay.
So it was a time period like, you know, like you said, I built a structure to where it wasn't like necessarily hustling, right? I was running an operation. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
Like And they both combine with each other. You hustling and running a business,
Right.
kinda like, it's the same.
But
different.
we're not street. It wasn't
Yeah,
street hustling.
It's not that.
It's
It was. We open.
It was
and we
corporate.
close.
Facts.
We open at this time. We close at this time.
You really, you're business
I run a
minded.
business.
Absolutely.
I ran a business.
So
Absolutely.
whenever you put your hand in, you're gonna be like, all right, whether it's normally to this side, we're gonna take it put this
To the
side,
next level.
and we gonna
Right.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to always up it. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal, right? I mean, I'm not trying to be here and do anything small. Like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
All the way.
Yeah, it's like I want life changing shit. Like, I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen someone on Instagram the other day. It was like, yo, would you rather have $100,000 in the account or flip a coin to get 10 million?
Wait.
It'll be like 100,000 in the account in 24 hours.
Okay.
Right? That's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Or would you rather flip a coin for 10 million? That's a no-brainer to me. I'm flipping a coin. 100,000 ain't gonna change my life. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's guaranteed.
Right.
Right?
You talking like a.
But that's taking that's taking a business a risk.
Get 100,000.
Right.
I guess
So that's not
Right.
perspective.
Right.
To a person
Right.
that
Right.
can't even comprehend.
The fact I can get 100,000 on my own. Let me try to flip this.
It ain't gonna hurt you.
Even if I
It's not
miss,
gonna hurt you.
even if I miss, I'm gonna still flip this 100,000.
You'd be tight. I mean, at the end of the day, like, damn, I just missed out 100,000. But at the same time, that wasn't.
You're not in a
that wasn't-
bad-
Yeah,
you're
it
not
wasn't. It wasn't
Right.
gonna change.
in a
Yeah,
bad
it's not
situation.
gonna change your life. You know what I'm saying?
For a hustler, we gonna get 100,000.
I'm putting a double-headed coin on that bitch.
I need to.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. Because if you hit 10 mil, come on, bro.
10 mil is 10 mil. 10 mil is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But the chances are in your favor. It's 50-50. I think that's a good shot.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Right.
that is a good shot.
If somebody say right now you got a 50% chance of hitting the lottery.
It's just 10 mil or nothing. There's no other
No, it's nothing. Because
Okay.
Fuck it, you gonna
had
go
the-
for it. You
had
gonna
the
go
option
for
to
it.
get the 100.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
guarantee.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
You had the option of doing that. So it's like, yo, what you want to do? I'm going with the 100 or the 10 million. 100. No, there's no brainer.
Yeah.
So
For the gusto.
to the gusto. So this man lives and breathes business. He's not
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah, I was
Totally.
pretty much. I've been in this for
15.
39 now. No, 25 years. I've been in this since I was 13 years old.
I mean, just his business.
Yeah, just straight business mind, like being around business-oriented people.
Damn,
You know what I'm
13, bro.
Yeah,
He's been working. Pardon.
13. I had my first summer job. You know what I'm saying?
My first job, I was 16.
Uncle's.
Damn, you was
meat
working
market.
before you was supposed to be working.
100%.
You was working. I was
Right.
like, wait a minute. They don't
Right.
give you
That's
the
why I
working
said.
papers
That's why I said
till
13.
15 or 16. Right?
Where was you at
I
13?
was in Brooklyn,
Okay.
working at my uncle's meat market.
Niggas is gonna get a
Niggas had a hookup with the summer youth program. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget my pops. He'd be like, yo, like I would show up late sometimes, right? Keep in mind, this is when I knew it was real with him. He'd be like, yo, why you were late? And I'm like, yo, it's not even on your payroll. Like, you're not even paying me. The city's paying me. But he was instilling those things in me.
Right.
Early, like,
Right.
yo, still
Don't
show up on
matter.
time.
Right.
Showing up on time is being early.
Listen, man,
That's what people.
talent is the one thing. I always say
Work.
hard work beats
Hard work beats talent,
work,
baby.
It does.
So,
it does.
So you could be the most talented, let's say rapper, you're a rapper, right?
Yeah, but
And
like
you
I
show
said,
up 10 minutes late. I'm a mediocre rapper, and I show up an hour early.
you gonna win.
I'm gonna win every time.
That's a fact. That's a
Going
fact. That's a
Because the
fact.
work-
First come, first serve.
Matters.
I don't even know you hot. You late, nigga.
Right.
Matter if I'm
I
hot,
don't even know you hot.
but it still don't matter because even if I'm hot, you could find somebody else.
100%. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm mediocre, right? You hot, whether I heard about you or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how. Like, you didn't show up to my. You know what I mean?
Right.
Is that
Right.
I would call it like that diva mind state of like I'm already that nigga, so I could niggas is waiting for me. I don't have to.
Not even that. Sometimes people just don't prioritize, so therefore
Yeah.
you're not there when you're supposed to
Yeah.
be there.
I'm working on my time as well. Time is the most important thing in the world. It's way
right.
more important than money, to be honest.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They say time is money. It is, but at the same time, when you can't, like, time you can't get back, right? You can make another dollar, whatever the case is. Time is time, baby.
Right.
So if somebody's, expect you to be somewhere, you know what I mean? You can actually build a bad relationship by showing up late because you're not respecting that person's time, especially if that person take their time seriously. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit means a lot to a lot of people. And as I got older, I understood that. You know what I mean? Like, damn, like, I was only 15 minutes late. You're actually 30 minutes late because you're supposed to be here 15 minutes earlier.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Plus, you
saying?
don't know what I got going on in my
Right.
time
So you're
period.
not respecting my space.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not
You
respecting
might have 15 minutes. After your 15 minutes is up, I gotta go somebody else. So that's not
Exactly.
fair to hold these
Exactly.
people up because you were late. Right.
I think it's very, very, very. It's like a good thing to be punctual with time. Time
Yeah.
is like really, really important, man. You know what I
Time is
mean?
in the
Anything you do,
essence.
You know what I'm saying? Think about it, right? If you show up early somewhere, you get there first. You having a seat.
People are surprised. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You rather not walk into the crowd, rather the crowd walk into you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like it's like this is my space. You kind of like built
Fact.
your own.
You kind of already
own it.
You
own
own it.
it.
You like I'm here. You know why I'm here, and I'm showing you that I belong here.
Yeah.
From the get go.
And people
And
look
you
at that. They
early.
see that
You
too.
early.
They
It's
see
like
you
that-
early.
that's
You
a
might get
great-
first dibs.
yeah.
You might get perks with it. Who knows? Just for being
Consistently,
there, right?
it's gonna work in your favor, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Not the first, second one is like, damn, no. If you do that over the course of years, that's hard work. That's when it's gonna beat the talent. You know what I'm saying? You showing up. He's serious. You know what I mean?
True story.
I can help you with the other shit.
So you said you're 39. So for 25, 26 years, you've been grinding nonstop, regardless.
I won't say nonstop, but I've been grinding for a long time.
Overall, you've
Okay.
been
I took a break. You know what I'm
break.
saying? I
Okay,
took
but
a
I'm
break.
just saying.
Yeah.
overall.
to-
Overall, he's been working more than bullshitting.
I've always worked for my family. I've had one
Which is
job
good.
outside of PCF. Remember PCF?
PCF.
That was the
Wait
only
a
job I
minute,
had.
then.
PCF.
What year
bro.
were you at PCF? Because I was at PCF.
I was there very for a short period of time.
That was during high school?
Yeah.
That was during high school.
Yeah, I was there for like probably 7 months. That was the only job I
Yo,
ever had.
8
I
months,
was
7 months,
there.
9 months. That's
Yeah,
your stints,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Nothing's
These are monthly-
nothing's
yeah,
a year.
I was there 99, 98, 99, 2008.
That's why I probably seen you at, because your face is very familiar. I probably seen you there.
That's crazy,
We had
bro.
we had to verify yourselves and all
Hell
that.
yeah.
Remember that?
Yo, that's
Fucking Phil and
crazy,
them
bro.
niggas and all them niggas was up
Dennis,
Everybody was in there.
Kenny.
Nikhil.
Kenny was in there.
Yep.
Yeah, Nikhil with the cars.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't understand that
That was
shit
my
neither, bro.
Yeah, Shane was like, Shane wasn't with none of it. Shane,
I was like, yo.
I seen Shane with a job.
You had to sell the fucking probably the Monday through Friday,
Yeah, New York Times.
the
I think, right?
Saturday and Sunday,
Yeah.
or the whole.
Yeah,
Facts.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
We'll get that right out.
But
No
niggas was
problem.
but
Exactly.
niggas was going to work, bro. Like in the blink of an eye after school, bro. I close my eyes, niggas is gone, son. Niggas is going to work.
Yeah.
PCF, whatever the case may be, niggas was going.
Yep.
Niggas had to do that. Niggas had to do
Telemarketing.
something.
It's crazy.
Telemarketing.
Wow.
I was talking Shamba. Even Shamba said he was doing this shit too. I'm
I
like,
did
damn,
telemarketing, I
son.
did customer service, I did all straight sales, all that shit. It got to a point where I was just like, mentally I wasn't there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anymore.
Right.
I went back into like labor work. I was like, me personally, I was like coming up and trying to convince these niggas to buy this or buy that.
You gotta really have the gift of gab and the talent for that, bro.
Yeah, but I could talk to a
A
nigga.
lot of that's commission based too.
Commission
Yeah, a lot
based
of
as
it is
well.
commission-based.
So you had to hustle, bro.
Yeah,
It's a hustle.
yeah.
It's a hustle.
You had
You
to
gotta
hustle.
wake up in the morning like, yo, this is what
You got to
it
be
is.
on it because
Yeah,
at
you
the end of
gotta
the
be
day,
on
if
it.
you're not on it,
But they was on after school, bro, and that's a whole different
Yeah.
animal because you just did 8, 9, 6 hours of school, bro,
You doing late
and then you
night.
going to work afterwards.
yeah.
That shit's hard body, bro.
I didn't have like a typical childhood, like growing up and shit. Like
Definitely
Yeah,
didn't.
all the joints was in there too. It was
I feel like T-Neck kind of gave you a little bit of it, though. Did
no,
it?
it kind of did. I think T-Neck, what T-Neck was to me, like
You had no choice to be a kid and to have.
yeah, and that's
Right.
why I was doing my kid shit during high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know after high school, after school, I had to go really get serious. You know what I
Right,
mean? So
right.
I was taking it where I can take it. You know what I mean? Or having fun where I have fun. Smoking, whether it's smoking weed, not going to school,
Facts.
cutting class.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We all did that, right? So it was like,
That's the only thing we could do in
Yeah,
T-Neck,
it
to
was-
be
it
honest.
was-
That's all we could do to
Bergen
have
County,
fun.
Bergen County went from a spot where you could kind of do certain things and they had certain events to everything getting shut down. Because there was a time when you could go, like I was in FDU all the fucking time.
Ah, see, we didn't get to experience that.
Nah.
Because by the time you got to it,
They
it
shut
was
it
shut
down.
down.
Right.
But like me, I was in the parties. When they had that big party at the other FDU when niggas got shot and stabbed, that's when they shut everything down.
But you know, also too, like y'all knew people. Like put us, our grade, we kind of stuck to our grade, bro, for the most part. So we didn't really have nobody older to be like, yo, y'all can come here, come to this or come to that. Like we
You
stuck.
didn't have an older.
Nah, we didn't have that, bro. We kind of stuck to each other. We had fun. Our memories is with each other and maybe one grade above.
I got you. Yeah.
One grade above. Later, we started dealing with people that was younger than us as we got older. But for the most part, our grade, we stuck to our grade, bro.
we was lit too. Our grade was lit.
We was lit.
Yeah, so we kind of felt like we didn't really have to go outside our class.
Yeah, but what was
Nah, we
poppin'?
did. We didn't, bro.
Your years was what? Was it 2099?
99 and 2000, bro, was it. When he came in 10th grade, that was really it.
So after that, it was.
After that, it slowed down, bro. It got slow. They start putting the beats on. You know, Miss Davis came and all that.
Miss Davis was wild.
It got nasty, bro.
Miss Davis was wild.
It got nasty.
Yeah.
But he missed 9th grade. Our 9th grade year, bro, we shook the building. We shook it.
Yeah, I remember coming to Teaneck, bro. You could wear hats and do-rags in the school.
Yeah, son.
That was wild.
We was lit.
Huh?
They
stopped at 11th grade.
Stopped at 11th grade.
11th grade, bro.
I was walking in like.
I was watching.
Niggas wearing hats.
I was dressed up.
Oh, see, you wasn't used to
I
that.
wasn't used to that, bro. I wasn't used to none of that shit. Like
Even when you was coming from probably.
Yeah.
Right, they was on some bullshit.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But that's why I said Teaneck was the fashion show. It was all about how fly.
I love Teaneck, man. I love it.
That's all it was.
Nah, true story.
With fedoras and bowler hats.
I love it.
All types
do-rags.
of
Everything, bro.
Teaneck was dope.
Had a do-rag on every day.
Probably
a hat on every day.
Was that the back? That was the time when you had two of them on, different colors and shit?
What, hats?
No, the do-rag joints.
Yeah, even before that. Facts,
100%.
bro.
100%.
Every day.
Teaneck was lit. So I can't.
Every day. We used to battle about, especially 2000, it was Jada or Cameron. Remember? He was heavy on Jada. I was heavy on Cam.
Yeah. He was heavy on Cam, yeah.
Because SDE was out, that's why.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the version before the album came out.
And I still like his first album. I don't know why nobody.
Confessions of Fire? I didn't like it at first.
It's a classic. I think it's dope.
At first, I didn't like
Beyonce's on the
it.
album, no? Or SDE?
Beyonce, Destiny Child. Yeah, SDE. That's a fact.
That's when he was like, I had your joint on my.
Yep. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
He said, Cam says they wanted him to kind of do a Biggie type.
Yeah, they wanted to be more like Biggie.
After he said it, I could hear it because it was a lot of.
I don't hear it though.
And it was really weird because a lot of people said with the first album, if you compare that to like Eminem's album, because he was talking crazy, the Confession song, he had mad different concepts.
He did. And that's what you talking about, the big shit like that.
I don't see the comparison though.
Conceptual. Biggie used to talk crazy.
He did. But Big's album Ready to Die wasn't like all that crazy shit was out the window. Ready to Die was more structured. I think Confessions of Fire.
He was talking. Well,
it was more structured, bro. It wasn't that crazy talk like the freestyles Big had before Ready to Die. That's where he was talking crazy.
Biggie used to get away with a lot.
He was talking crazy.
He went in album mode. He was trying to sell records. He went in album mode. It was more toned down. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, his album
was still crazy.
His album's always set up as like a story.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what separated.
Well, they got that from. Really, to be honest, bro, they got a lot of their style from Dr. Dre and the Chronic.
Oh yeah, they know that.
That was my first album I ever bought.
Word? The Chronic?
Yeah. My first album.
My first was Doggy Style.
My
brother already had the Chronic, so Doggy Style was the first.
I think that was my second. I think Doggy Style.
A white boy. I had just moved to Jersey. I was not into like hip hop or rap. Like I was just a kid doing some regular shit. A white boy named Emmett put me onto the fucking Chronic.
The Chronic, bro.
I was like, what?
See, the Chronic broke barriers, though. It wasn't a white, black thing, bro. The Chronic was the Chronic, my nigga.
Yeah, the Chronic was.
Damn, that was your first joint you bought?
First album.
That's crazy,
First
son.
album?
First album.
Just to think about it, bro, we wasn't supposed to be listening to that shit.
Nah, it's crazy. First album ever purchased.
That was like what? We niggas was like 7, 8 years old.
I was young. I don't remember exactly.
Niggas was young, bro.
I'm 13. I'm 13.
We was 6,
12,
7
13,
years old. I was 8 years old.
Chronic,
No,
Snoop,
7
Wu,
years old. Listen to Snoop, bro.
Chronic, Snoop, Wu, Nas, Biggie, from like 92 to 93, 94.
That was it.
All. And we wasn't supposed to listen to that.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
We wasn't supposed to listen to that.
That's a super fact. But it groomed my life without even knowing, bro. Because as I got older, I grew into all the shit that they was talking about when I didn't understand what they were saying. From the hustling to the drinking Henny to the smoking weed to the certain shit, I look back, I'm like, damn, son, these niggas molded me on the low.
Yeah, no,
and they was only maybe 10 years, 12 years older than you.
That's a fact. 9, 10 years older than us.
20, 20.
That ass. Because they was on my brother's age, you know what I'm saying? So, like, really, like, I was like,
I remember the first time I heard Ready to Die. and I heard the joint where he's fucking Lil Kim.
Oh
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yo,
Wow.
I'm 14.
You can't let your moms hear that.
That was wild. That was wild.
Tej, what up, sis?
What up, though?
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
If you want.
That's all right.
Nah, she gonna have to get in here and talk her shit
Everybody
too.
was
You
like,
know
what's
that.
going on in there?
What's going on in here?
What's the
I
shit
wanna
that
hear
like?
y'all talk.
Y'all's all right?
So y'all got-
Oh please, never too much. Nah,
What's your
we
name,
just
sweetheart?
Letitia.
Letitia, I'm Anthony.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Take out half.
Tish. I'm good. How you doing?
And give it. And,
You know, me and Tish, we
and
did
give
a
it
lot
out
of work
21
too.
that you took out.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
she got her own podcasting,
Podcast.
podcasting, radio,
Oh, okay.
fashion. Yeah, it's biggie. Our bond is deep,
Yep.
bro. It's really, 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 really,
I know
really, really deep,
everybody.
bro. Really,
He
really
knows
deep.
everybody.
I was just talking about some ages now, so you might have to edit that part, but whatever.
I don't even think we heard that.
Oh, was your mic on?
Yeah, I think so.
Kind of. Have to
Yeah, he'll figure that out.
figure it out. I tell motherfucker, like when we did the last pod, this nigga went upstairs, and I should have took the mic. He went upstairs and was looking for shit.
Nigga was digging in the shit. All you heard. I was like, yo, what the fuck is that?
I was like, nah, that's it.
But yeah, T-Neck was a move, man. And I love T-Neck, B.
I'm glad y'all did.
I'm still here. Like,
T-Neck, y'all helped.
everybody moved. Everybody
They
moved.
helped me with T-Neck.
You didn't like Tina?
Hell no.
You from there too?
No, I'm from
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What
So
part of the Bronx?
like 233rd area.
Real Park
uptown.
Uptown. Huh?
Real Park Town, RPT.
River
That's all I gotta
Okay.
say. The rest is
Park Town.
yeah, but I got out of it before it got real crazy.
That shit was probably always bad.
Nah, it was when I was there, it was not as bad. When I left, I told you when I left, that's when the gangs came. That's when everybody started moving out. Because when I was there, it was known as a complex. It wasn't a project. It wasn't a hood.
Is it NYCHA? It's not NYCHA. Is it NYCHA? It's not NYCHA though.
What you talking about?
RPT. It's not NYCHA.
What's
It's
NYCHA?
not owned by
NYCHA is
New
not
York
the.
City Housing
Yeah, it's not. It's not the projects.
No,
It's not housing.
It's not housing. It was a complex. Like
It probably still is.
the-
It's just in a bad
the same-
area,
the same-
and it's one way in,
the
one way
same
out.
designer made the one over there by the FDR.
It's terrible.
It's the same shit. The one over there by FDR on the east side. You go all the way down. It's the same buildings, nigga. It's
Okay.
made by the same person. Not called River Park House, but it's the same building. Over there where you could get on the boats by the
You talk about downtown, like 23rd Street,
Yeah, 23rd, right there.
like down there.
Yeah,
It was like
on
that.
FDR.
Probably.
It's the same. No, same design.
It's the same.
Yeah.
but just different whatchamacallit.
Same architecture.
So yeah, it was a complex. We had we had building 10, building 20, building 30, building 40, the C-Town, the cleaners, the candy shop, the Blimpie.
Yeah, see,
the
that's
fucking
its own
First
hood
Park,
within its own
the
hood.
sand park, the state park, the pool, nigga. We had it all, but niggas came in and did what they did.
Nah, niggas grew up. That's what happened. Them little
Niggas left,
the
too.
crack babies grew up. That's what happened. The crack babies grew up, and at a certain time, things just spilled over, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly what
I
happened.
I can't. If you a crack baby acting like a crack baby, I can't fuck with you like that, man. I got
Nigga, there's so many, bro. Like, that's why New York is wild how it is now, bro. Because once everybody grew up, and
Let me ask you this question, because I always compared wildness from back in the day to wildness now. And I always say that I think they're wilder now, not because they're wilder now because they know the consequences and don't give a fuck.
nah, that ain't it. Because once them niggas get that life, like K Flock, like that nigga's feeling it now. He wasn't thinking when he was in the street,
Yeah,
like if I get caught, I'm gonna get a
because he
Rico and
wasn't
doing 20
thinking of
joints.
consequence, but that nigga's out there blowing the joint party at a dude on the
See, back in the day, it was different. Like niggas wasn't really beefing with each other. Niggas was doing shit like robbing trains, robbing jewelry stores, shit like that. And you knew if you get caught, you're gonna do some time. You're gonna do a bid. Nowadays, it's more gangs and people beefing with each other. Niggas is not robbing shit like they used to before.
No, they're not to get money niggas.
Not even stick-up kids. Like, it's not even really stick-up kids like that.
These
Niggas is
not even
just
sticking up.
beefing.
They just they might just see a random nigga and just fuck with him.
Nah, it's not random. It's where you from.
I think
What if somebody's in an area where they not from? Then can it be considered random then? Because they killed what they show? They showed a dude waiting at the bus stop or something with his girl.
Streets is
Nigga
bad.
ran up on him.
I think the streets is terrible right now.
There's a lot of mental illness going on out here
You
too, though,
can
bro.
call it what you want, nigga. We all had mental illness. At one point.
Nah, son, it's different these days, bro. And for a nigga to run up on you and stab you at the bus stop and don't know you, bro, he's mentally ill. They're mentally
Okay,
ill.
then there's a lot of them niggas that I don't need to be around.
All of
It's
us
a
in the hood
lot.
need therapy, man. We just look at it like that's a weakness. Like all of us need therapy, man. We all
because
heard
therapy-
gunshots.
Functional therapy. Those people are functional illness. Those people are not.
They're not functional.
They're
not
They're
functional,
stuck
bro.
in that spot wherever they at.
But some people are just a product of their environment, right? They just know this is what they see, and they're surviving. And people are really desperate now.
And I think that's more so what's going on now, especially with these
People are
young
desperate.
kids.
You know what I mean? And
They're
don't
just a
care.
product of environment.
A nigga kill somebody at 17. There's more old heads right now scared of the young people because the young people.
That's a fact.
Because they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
No, they
That's
don't.
what I'm
But
telling you.
it's a detachment, bro.
Listen, I came up in an era where even the niggas that didn't give a fuck had a little bit of rules and regulations of how they did
But that's
shit.
because there's a generation gap here now. Because a lot of people that's older than us, we don't respect, bro. We don't respect a lot of older
No,
niggas.
my generation respects the older generation. The generations, a couple generations below
It gotten
us
worse.
don't.
It gotten worse.
They
It gotten
don't.
worse.
It's a cycle.
We still,
It's gotten worse. I think like you said, I think that his prior generation probably
yes,
was.
we knew. Like, listen,
You know-
all right, if we want to do something, moms and the kids, we trying not to get them involved.
That's true. But
These niggas don't give a fuck.
At all.
Someone get caught out there, they get caught out
All
there.
right, look
And
at
then-
this like
then they
this,
put it
Ty.
on- Then they put it on camera, nigga.
that's true.
That's
Look at
fine.
this.
Even
As
worse.
as
Rap
us
about
as
it.
kids, I didn't have no OGs growing up, bro.
Okay.
Even my brother, 9 years older than me, at the same time, bro, I wasn't looking to him as a father figure. I'm looking at him like, yo, I'm grown. Even though we 9 years apart, bro, you still a kid too. We growing up together. You couldn't tell me what to do and what not to do because you still learning on your own.
So you
we didn't have OGs
So who
to
did
tell us,
you
yo,
res-
y'all niggas is
Who did
bugging,
you
y'all
respect that
niggas
was
is wilding.
older?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. A lot of the music is what showed us how to be, how to move, what
And
to
we
do.
just talked about all the
It's
music
true,
we
bro.
listened to that we shouldn't have been listening
But
to.
it showed me though. Oh, these niggas Mobb Deep. These niggas is drive. Even though it's bad, but these niggas is driving around. Oh,
Yeah,
now I
niggas
want a
like
car.
15.
I want to drive. I want to drive when I get older because I see these niggas driving. It wasn't like that in the streets. It wasn't a nigga that was picking us up and showing us like, yo, bro, don't do this, don't do that. Here, come here. We was outside on our own, learning on our own.
I tell everybody, if I didn't move when I moved, I would have easily been dead.
There was a lot of older niggas that was taking advantage of niggas our age, bro.
That's true too. You have that old nigga that's like, I'm gonna get this young boy to do this.
Yeah,
and
try to
this young boy do that.
give me some
You know,
money,
shit
get in
like
your
that.
pockets, buy me this from the store. Fuck out of here. We
But
wasn't
then
doing
when
that.
the young bull understands like, oh, he's trying to play me, and depending on how reckless and he don't give a fuck.
You can't do that shit no more though.
Hell no.
That shit is dead.
What are you talking about?
Old niggas can't tell no young nigga what to do now.
Never.
Especially
Especially if you ain't got nothing to show for.
Yeah. Niggas respect like what you do. What are you doing? Don't tell me what you did before. Like what are you doing now?
They don't want to hear
Right.
the story.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to hear you popping 20 years.
You gotta
ago.
be popping now because I'm
Nigga,
popping
today.
now.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's a young frame of mind.
Yeah. It's like I could give you. You can learn from anybody. Like an OG,
Facts.
if you just listen, he can drop some shit on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But niggas don't want to
Always.
listen. Niggas want to.
The best advice I got, sadly, is from niggas that was on the street that didn't have shit. They had the best advice.
Because it's like saying
It's
you
an
can get good advice from a
oxymoron.
bum
It's
because
weird.
a bum is showing you something that you don't want to be at.
Some of the crackheads give the best advice.
Telling you, that's a
They're
fact, bro.
gonna be real and honest.
All
They got
the
nothing
way,
else.
All the way. All
Yeah.
the way. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So I don't
Listen.
even look at nobody like, you know, whether
Listen,
they got
my
$1 million
mom-
or
listen,
$10. You know
Right.
what I mean?
It's all about the advice.
Yeah,
My cousin,
Because that little bit of advice could get me to go where I need to go.
my cousin, he got caught up in drugs and shit in the 80s, and he died 89. The last time I seen this nigga, he came in the house, right? My father was like, "Listen, you can't be here. You take a shower, get right, give you something to eat. I'll give you a little bit of money. You gotta leave."
Mhm.
This is my big cousin. I thought he was my brother when I was younger because he lived with us.
Right.
Right? This is the nigga I'm looking up to as a kid. I'm 9 years old.
Mhm.
The nigga before he left, he bends down to me and he says, "Whatever you do, listen to your mom." He was a crackhead. He left. After that, we ain't seen him be died.
That's a fact.
So the thing about it is, at that point, I'm 9 years old. I don't know where I'm going in life, but I always remember to listen to my mom, and I always took heed to what my father said because I always knew that if I went against it, me and him was gonna You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had that. Some motherfuckers don't got that.
That's a
I
fact.
would have definitely been in the street running around on some bullshit.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Nah, that's true. I agree. And now that I'm older, I know that a lot of the shit that I did, if my father was alive and around, I wouldn't have did that shit.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially my pops being a teacher and seeing how he dealt with my brothers, even the kids in school. So he was.
So your brothers have different, whatchamacallit.
Definitely, they grew up with, especially my oldest brother. They grew up with my father
Around.
way longer than I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I seen him discipline them. I seen him beat up the kids in the school. He was beating them niggas up, bro.
That's back when you could do that too.
My pops was a Brooklyn nigga, bro.
Wow.
He was beating the kids up. What? But it wasn't like abusing them. They would all come to the house too. But he wasn't playing no games. Nigga, I seen him punch him in the stomach in the hallway. Like, what are you doing? You bugging? So it's very important to have somebody around, bro, to, you know what I'm saying, to guide you.
That's part of what's going on now, right? Everybody.
There's no guidance.
There's no guidance.
There's no guidance.
No guidance.
There's no guidance.
And if you come to them with guidance, they gonna chop your head off.
Yeah, it's
You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
it's kind of hard to penetrate the youngsters right now. You know what I mean?
But they're not all bad. They're not all bad
No.
because some of them take advantage and see things. Like, I'm sure y'all daughter, my son, like from jump, son, my son been on me about certain shit.
That's
He used
good,
to see
though.
me getting baggies from the store. I'll never forget, 7 years old, bro. I was getting baggies from the store. You know what he told me? I'll never forget. He said, "You still doing this? You still doing
Them
that?"
young niggas will tell you that.
He said, "You still doing that?"
That right there is like, wow.
I was a kick in the ass and a punch in the face.
Yeah, that was like.
At
that's
7 years old.
That's tough.
But then I thought about it like, damn, since 3 you was around me seeing certain shit, not thinking that you gonna remember that
Understood,
shit.
That's all they
He
gonna do.
remembers it.
That's
Yeah.
all they gonna do, bro.
Yeah,
I
that's a
remember
fact.
everything my father did. That was like, yo, what the fuck? You gonna keep that?
But it
Especially-
depends on, see, like, my mother and my father is basically 36 years older than me. So it was a huge gap. I didn't really, they were real adults. I didn't see the shit
My mom
that
was
they
35.
did. Even if they had conversations, you don't,
Couldn't be in there.
you're not supposed to be
in the
around.
room. You can't be in the room.
Go play, shit like that. More or less, as far as us, we're really, really close to our kids. So it's kind of like,
Yeah,
you can't hide as much
gener-
from them.
The last couple generations is went from parent and child to best friends.
And
That's how it happened.
and that's, I don't do that. We draw the line there, but it's still close
That
enough.
feel-
Even though that's my son, it's still kind of like your little brother, your little sister too. Even though we draw the line, you're not my little
Yeah, but
brother.
that's where the problem comes a lot of times, because they see it that way. Because if you treat your son like you would treat your little brother, he's going to remember that just like you remember the bad.
It's true.
So if you come to him in a certain way, like I've been around when you talk to your son, but I could tell, like when you going back and forth with him, he's used to like seeing himself a certain way with him. I could kind of tell.
Kind of until you gotta implement that. Like, yo, bro, like I'm not your friend.
Right.
But you gotta make sure that's
Not your friend. At the end of the day, I'm your father. And you know what I'm saying? And he knows that. But still, the relationship is still close enough to where it's deeper than that. And I'm pretty sure it's the same way.
Yeah, my daughter picks up on everything. She knows everything. She's like me and my wife's best friend. Like at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Right.
But we still have to be parents too at the same
Still
time.
gotta be parents.
yeah, but it was, that's what I'm saying. When
It's-
I came up, it was
It wasn't that
Ballroom,
the relationship wasn't
Yeah,
there.
nah, it's different.
It's
now.
different
It's
with
different.
our parents.
Nah,
It's different
let me be clear. My mom was 35 when she had me.
Okay.
My father was 40, 41 when he had me. I'm the last kid out of all their kids.
Right.
My mom treated me like her friend more. And I think also too because I was her only boy.
You were the
So
baby.
I
You were the
was
baby.
really close. I
You
was
the
the baby. I'm really close to my mom and shit. That's why a lot of times when people, like if I talk to my mom, people's like, "You told your mom about that?" I say, "Yeah, we." It's just.
But you're grown now, so it's different.
But also, she knows when I'm out of line and when I'm just
Right.
You know what
Right.
I mean?
Right.
So
She's still gonna let you know, nigga, I'm your mother.
yeah, I'm a curse. I curse in front of my mom. Just because I have that liberty to do it, it's not going to be looked upon as.
But because you're grown now, and I understand. Like me, I still
but I was
don't
doing
curse
shit.
around my mother. I didn't grow up that way. Like
Curse around my mom
I
is
just
terrible.
Huh?
I curse around my mom.
But it's different. Y'all got a different kind of relationship.
It depends on the relationship you have.
It's nothing wrong with that. It's just that me, but my mom's, it was always like kind of like, nigga, don't let her know nothing, bro. I was that, nigga. Nothing goes back home. I know she didn't. I had freedom, but I know that she didn't have the energy to be chasing me around. So I had to respect that. Since you gave me freedom, I gotta respect that and don't bring wild shit to the house. You know what I'm saying? Other cases, if a nigga get into some shit, the first person they gonna call your mom. Yo, I just got locked up. Like I need you to come get. I couldn't do that shit. You feel me?
My mom wasn't trying to do that neither.
You got locked up, nigga.
She
Well,
told me,
good luck.
She said, "You
figure it out. Figure it
You
out.
on your own, my nigga."
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real shit.
So, my man. So, where's the future, man? What's the plans? Because you here, you got this whole setup right now. I already know you're all about business. That's your mind state. What's the future hold for you, brother? What do you have planned?
Well, the plans is strip malls. Instead of owning this, we want the whole strip mall. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just keep elevating. You know what I mean? So, wanna own a strip mall. I wanna get more franchises under my belt personally. You know what I'm saying? And then kind of like go into the strip mall business.
That makes a lot of sense.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes a lot of sense because I can see it. If you get placement, you get placement here, and you see it, but then you're looking at everything else like
a lot of times.
It's like crazy. Like just imagine everybody paying you rent. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal, right?
That's the goal.
So that's really where.
Your comfort is the enemy. You
never get comfortable. Like you know what I'm saying? And these past few years, you know what I mean, what has taken place in my life personally has been like I just like came out of depression, you know what I'm saying? Out of like the COVID shit. Like I lost a lot of close people to me, you know what I mean?
Oh.
So
facts, bro.
I damn near like I know everybody be like, y'all 2 years, 3 years, when I damn near like stopped doing anything for 2 years. I ain't come out of the crib for like 18 months. You know what I'm saying? It was bad for me. Like I was just existing. So, I'm just really getting back to where I'm focused and present.
Do you think you needed that time to yourself though? To kind of reflect and get deep down to a dark, low spot to kind of like
no choice, to be honest. Like I ain't had no choice. So asking if I needed that, shit, absolutely.
In hindsight.
Yeah, I had to take that time out because I was a shell of myself. You know what I mean? I wasn't really present on what was going on. Like, you know what I mean? Tish helped me out a lot. My wife helped me out a lot. You know what I mean? But it was like, there was a lot of things mentally I wasn't really comprehending because of what I was going through. You know what I mean?
Right.
And everything happened so fast as far as like the close deaths and shit that happened. You know what I mean?
Back to back.
Back to back. I lost 4 people that was very close to my heart within a matter of 18 months. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So it was like, it's terrible for me. You know what I mean? But thank God, that built me up to where it's like, damn, if I could like
get past that,
I'm unstoppable. You feel me?
That's what you are.
I'm unstoppable. So it's like everything else is like piece of cake.
Okay.
As long as I'm breathing, you know what I mean?
Plus, it's also an understanding too of how life goes, and to know that, like, in life, bro, you're gonna lose a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it kind of prepares you for whatever else that's gonna come through in the future.
Yes, I just didn't expect to lose certain people so early.
Right.
You know what I mean? And things happen, like this is life, right? So, shit happens and, you gotta be, ready. But I can honestly say I wasn't ready for that.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't ready for that at all. And I'm sure nobody is when they lose a close one, you know what I'm saying?
No.
No one's necessarily ready for that.
Unless, you're not ready, but unless you could see it.
See it happen, right.
Yeah.
You could kind of prepare yourself.
All these was just strictly just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Nobody was sick.
And you never really lost, like, prior, like, growing up,
I've lost like
people
my grandmom's,
close.
You know what I'm saying? But she was, I was younger when she died in like 89.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was a little younger.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
it hit different.
Yeah, it just hit totally different. Like from being like people, my peers, like you know what I mean?
Every day.
Like my brothers, I consider my brothers Mel, Dino, my brother Yum.
Fact.
All these people happened within 18 months. You know what I mean?
Rest in
so it was
peace,
like
man.
nobody was sick. It was either COVID or overdose. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of like took me back for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, still dealing with the shit. You know what I mean? Some days are better than others, but, I know I got things I gotta do and it gotta get done. You know what I mean? But I had to have that, to answer Shane's question, that process, that grieving process, and I'm still grieving, right? So at the end of the day, you just gotta you know, take it a day at a time.
A day at a
You know
time.
what I'm saying?
It never goes away.
That shit sounds like, you know,
You just have to deal
a
with
day at a
it.
time.
You gotta learn how to deal with it. Also, what helps me too is to realize that spirits never die, bro. And
They don't.
now, Mel and Dino and everybody else is
chilling
right here,
Right here, 100%.
right here, listening to
agree.
us, watching us. It don't
I
die.
agree.
Don't
I
die.
agree.
So, you know, you got to kind of take that in stride. And it's like, we're not just living for us anymore. It's our ancestors and our peers and everybody else too. They
Yeah.
want us to be happy. They want us
100%.
to fulfill
They would
your
be
dream.
here.
Yeah, because
They would wanna
ain't none
be
of us here forever,
yeah,
bro.
100%. So it's
None
so
of us are.
temporary. All this is temporary.
So
So you got to make it.
we got to do what we have to do
100%.
now and leave it for our kids and whoever
That's
else
it.
to benefit
That's
and
it.
just keep it going.
Keep it going.
That's it. That's our job on earth to do that.
It's all temporary, man. This is we just passing
I
by.
I don't see it as completely temporary. I see it as more as
And a physical.
And a human experience.
yeah, but I think physical. I think you could. I'm a weird thinker. You could become an energy. Become this. You could become
Yeah,
that.
but in a physical,
I think you come back physically, depending.
yeah.
I think so.
Well, they say that
I think so. I don't know.
I'm not knocking that.
I think
from what I've learned,
I was here before. I believe I
you
was
probably
here
was
before.
because from like I do deal with a lot of the other side, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they do say that we've had past lives before. So sometimes people that's so familiar to you and certain things has happened before. Some people remember, some people this is their first time on as a human experience.
Yeah, I don't want to come back as an animal.
But but what I do know for sure, bro, that as far as ancestors, as far as aunts, uncles, grandfathers, were all born with spiritual guides, with angels that's been with us from day one. People that passed away later becomes a part of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes that it took me to meet somebody that's a medium to actually start communicating with people on the other side. And you don't know till you know.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
You don't know till
How
you
deep
know.
did you get into that?
I mean, I always believed that there was something there, but it's different from believing and then knowing. It's a big difference.
Those are two different things.
It's a big difference, bro.
Knowing is different.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. And certain people are placed in your lives for a reason.
Absolutely.
In order to get contact from the other side to guide you or tell you certain things or protect you or certain shit. And it just refers like Deshaun, bro. One thing I remember about Deshaun, he used to always say, he'd be like, "You lucky, bro. You lucky. You a lucky nigga. There's something protecting you." And at that time, I'm thinking like, man, I'm just going through a bunch of bullshit. Not trying to hear that shit. But it always stuck. And then later I was like, damn, bro, he was right. There's something, bro, that's there.
No,
If you look back into your lives and realize certain situations, either life or death or whatever the case may be,
I've
there's
been-
something there that's protecting you.
100%. I can believe that for sure. For sure.
So don't everything just people die and that's it. Not like
Nah.
Well, people
that
say
ain't
you
true.
die and there's nothing, and I'm like,
Nah,
well,
I believe
if,
there's
if,
life
if, I,
after
if I if I'm here and I'm something, you know, I'm energy. Why
Right.
is my energy just gonna now be nothing?
Nah, never.
Nah, I don't believe that either. I don't think that's it once you die. I don't believe that.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? We gonna go into some current event. We got a couple current events.
Yeah, tell me how y'all feel about the whole Diddy situation. Talk about it.
That was Diddy situation is his Diddy situation. I mean,
That's the best answer.
yeah, that was years ago. I don't know how true or untrue that is, but there were
Well,
allegations.
The funny thing about the Diddy thing is now everything's coming back. I was like, damn, this nigga has been a little motherfucking violent nigga for a while. Like, nobody remembers. He fucking aired Steve Stout with bottles.
He did.
Diddy not pussy, man.
Nah, he'll put his hands on you, bro.
Diddy
He'll put
not
his
pussy.
hands on you.
People think Diddy's sweet. Diddy ain't pussy, man.
But what I've looked at it, you gotta understand. I've also lived across the street from Gene Deal for 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
So from day one, he's been telling me this shit.
Yeah, I'm sure Diddy did a lot of bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he has, you know what I mean? That's a
can't
dark
be that.
industry. You know what I'm saying? With that much power, you know what I mean?
Plus that his personality has been on that since day one. Is trying.
It ain't even that. It's just a lot of my favorite people done died or went to jail around him, and that's enough for me.
Yeah.
Big is enough. Like you said that day, I remember that day. John called me that morning like, "Yo, Big died."
remember that
Woke
day.
me up. I hung up the phone. I hung up the phone on him, bro.
Yeah.
I hung up. I didn't even say nothing. I hung up the phone.
I was
tight.
I was
Yeah,
harsh.
very tight.
I was harsh when Big died.
It was terrible.
Because at the time, I like Biggie, but at the time, I think I was really into the Pac shit. Like, I was really into Magnum. Because the reason why I had nothing problem with Biggie, but the problem was I was like, Biggie, I remember my mom woke me up. It was like, because he died on my sister's birthday.
March 9th? Wow.
So my mom wakes me up and she's like, he killed him. I said, what? Oh, he was like, he's in Cali. I'm like, why the nigga in Cali? That was the first thing that popped in my head. I'm like, why are you in Cali? Because I'm a nigga listening to all this Pac shit. So I know off rip, like, yo. And then when you put it in perspective, it's because of Diddy. Diddy's the reason why he got killed.
Yeah.
In the story. You could go with whatever concept. You take him out of that position.
He was responsible for Biggie.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
That's like anything.
He's
if
responsible.
I'm your manager, right? Any artist, and we going to do promo and shit, and I amp you up to go to this party and shit because you want to do all this shit, and you get hit, I'm responsible.
That's a
And
fact.
I heard allegedly that he was supposed to be paying the Crips $100,000 to protect them, and if that would have been paid, that would have never happened.
Well, you want to get into that? Supposedly, Puff was dealing with the Crip nigga dudes more than Big. Big, I think Big was more.
Big,
like,
they was too young, bro.
Yeah,
Big and them was young. They was just, you know what I mean? We outside.
But they say it had to do with the Keefy and his people, whatever the fuck. But at the end of the day, you putting your main star, your main money getter.
You think he wanted that to happen?
Yeah,
No.
I do. Because Big was doing his own thing because he got hip to Puff, bro. He got hip to Puff. That's when he started fucking with Un. He did Crush on You when everything was in there. It wasn't in Big's name.
He was writing for all Junior Mafia.
Facts.
And he was getting the pub.
So Puff looking at Kai Davis, they looking at like, yo, bro, how this nigga making these Crush on You these songs and it's not through Bad Boy? What's going on?
Biggie found out he was that nigga, so he was like, oh, at this point, I learned everything from Puff.
His deal was fucked up, bro.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take this. He was supposed the shit that Gene saved, that 62 mil or whatever million. He was supposed to get that for the whatever
for Junior Mafia, Lil Kim,
the joint that he was gonna do with Jay-Z and them niggas, the commission, all that shit was under that deal.
And wasn't what Puff had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but to get him murked out.
I don't want to say he got him murked out, man. I don't know, man. Like to get him murked out is crazy. That's crazy. I don't want to put that on.
This is the real thing. How long did it take Diddy to be out to going back to Cali?
What you mean?
Because after Big died, Puffy just still did business in California.
Yeah, but Suge was getting locked up. Everything was kind of was crumbling, so it made it easier for. Plus, you gotta understand, like Cali, dealing with Puff, you dealing with Hollywood, and that's a little different from you know what I'm saying, from dealing with street shit and regular shit.
Yeah, but them street niggas still, if they see you, they gonna get at you.
You gotta pay the right people off.
If they see you, bro, them niggas not in.
If you're not
Calabasas like
but
that, they're not at the parties like that.
They know somebody that knows somebody that be like, yo.
But I think
they might be waiting down the street somewhere to try to get you, but
shit is all like gang related, right? Everything's in a gang in LA, I think. So it's like, you know, if you in a certain position, you reach the top dogs and all
that's a fact. Yeah.
And let them know, like, you know,
that money talk, bro. You pay that money, they gonna protect
I'm
you.
gonna hit you off.
You're right.
I learned my lesson.
You're right. You had niggas saying, I'm a goon and shit, but this is the only rat I'm gonna rep for with 6ix9ine and shit. That nigga literally said, I'll rep for this rat.
Oh yeah, his man.
Paid. So you're right.
That shit's crazy, bro.
Kevin Hart is suing what's that chick name?
Tasha K.
Tasha.
Yeah, I kind of heard that.
Yeah, because she's
messy.
Yeah, she's super messy. She had some
messy.
She had some person that worked with Kevin Hart that said that he had a worker in there that was getting intimate in the office and shit like that.
Yeah.
So.
You know what I mean? This shit is bad, bro. But it also, I'm glad that everything comes to the forefront because a lot of niggas is doing shit that you're really not supposed to be doing. Well, and now it's put on blast, bro.
Niggas is doing shit they always been doing. They just now we at a point where everything's under the microscope, and as soon as they hear something, they run to it because social media and all media has become the what do you call that shit you get at the grocery store? The magazine.
The Inquirer,
Tabloid shit.
the National Enquirer.
Yeah, nigga, everything's tabloids. Shit.
It is, but it's just fucked up, bro. A lot of females been getting sexually assaulted for a long time, bro,
Yeah,
and you
I
wouldn't
agree
even
with
know.
that. That's
You wouldn't
true.
even know.
This is true.
And not even to say that, niggas is doing it. Females do it to guys too. It's just guys statistically are not going to tell on a female. They're not doing that.
Yeah, as long as they ain't getting.
They actually say like domestic violence. They really say statistically though, a lot of women is beating up on men more. It's just that for real. It's just that the guy, niggas not going to the police station to be like, yo, this is happening and that's happening.
Do that though. It's a small amount, but certain niggas be like, yeah, she beat me up.
That's crazy.
It's small amount.
Right, a nigga would rather just leave the situation. Like, all right, I'm done. I'm out of there. I'm good.
Listen,
but a female's gonna be like, nah, nigga, payback, nigga. After all these
We
years.
just seen Jonathan so-called run away from his girl and got fucked over. So.
Yeah, but he did yoke her up, bro. You can't see it, but you can see it.
It looked bad, like I said. He put her back in the car, whatever the case.
And then ran off to make it look like you.
Finger.
Yeah, you ran off like an asshole to make it look like you the victim, but really, bro, you fucked up, bro.
Like I said on Facebook.
All it takes is one mess up,
OJ
bro.
could come back after killing a white woman, he'll be fine. Jonathan will be alright.
Nah, it's different, bro. Because in the court of law, it's different, bro. Like OJ might have did it, but there's no evidence, bro. I'm out.
OJ was a one-off. That was like an anomaly situation. That like I think people won't get treated like that moving forward. Like after that,
there was no video, bro. There was no video.
Yeah, after the Me Too.
Yeah, that's true too.
There was no video.
Right. There was no.
It's different.
Yeah.
The times was different. There was no video.
That is ridiculous. That nigga slaughtered two of them niggas.
If there was cameras around the crib and shit like that, bro, he'd be cooked. He'd be cooked, bro. Nowadays, it's different, my nigga. Like, all you gotta say is.
He went through all that, and he's it is what it is, so he's fine.
For now, if he really did it, you still gotta pay for that. It's just you getting away right now.
Nah, they did that civil shit, and
he's saying like
I'm saying in the afterlife, you gonna have to pay for that.
Oh yeah, you could tell he's the type that don't give a fuck. He type.
You be surprised, bro. I tell everybody all the time. My lawyer, I'll never forget. He told me, he said they're gonna love me in purgatory, and I didn't understand that shit when he told me that.
That's some wild shit. Your lawyer told you that?
Yeah, son. He told me that. He said they're gonna love me in purgatory. Kevin wrote.
You ain't even in hell or heaven. You in purgatory. That's a waiting list.
Well, that's what they say. Most people that do, when you do certain amount of things, you stay in purgatory, bro, until you're judged. But at being a lawyer, you do a lot of dirty shit as far as getting people off that might have did it, and you get them off. So he had a conscience, bro, and he said they're gonna love me in purgatory, and I didn't understand that shit. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Now I get it. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Wow.
I saw the last episode of Power. I don't know if y'all saw it.
The last one? Oh, nah.
The one that came out today, meaning not the.
Yeah, I'm gonna see that tonight.
All right,
that's the season finale?
No.
Oh.
I think they got one more episode.
I fuck with Power.
We talking about the Kanan one, right?
Kanan.
Yeah.
I like all of them except for the one in Chicago.
White Power.
Yeah, that one is.
White Power.
White Power.
Because it's the one. Yo, Tommy has the whitest privilege ever. This nigga dodges bullets, never gets shot. If you get shot, you get shot in the arm. Like, it's nothing. He just runs around in the same car, wearing the same outfit, and nobody shoots this nigga.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one ever.
Oh, you never seen that?
It's alright.
The last season they did was way better than the first season. First season was Dhaka, but the second season they did was better.
No, it was alright. It's just weird.
All of them are starting to get better depending on, I like the Kanan shit. And now he's trying to be a little bit more 50-ish with the voice and all that shit. He's trying to sound more like 50.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on that show, man. They threw me a few bones. A lot of people I knew that worked on that show, they loved it, bro.
Yeah,
they loved it.
On that one? That version?
On the Raising Kanan?
Yeah.
They loved that, like, for some reason.
50 doing his thing.
And Famous, I fuck with Famous, man. He got bars.
Famous?
He got bars.
Yeah, nah, shout out to 50, bro. That nigga is a...
That's the bit there.
Yeah, he's sharp. He's sharp. He been sharp.
Well, anything else you'd like to say, Todd, man? Anything you want to promote?
Yeah, talk to us, man. What's going on?
Nah,
Tish,
man,
what up, Tish? What's going on?
Sweets, man, we here. 473 River Road, Edgewater, New Jersey, baby.
Oh, tell them where it's at.
473 River Road, Edgewater, New Jersey.
Edgewater, New Jersey.
Got another one in Paramus. 275
Okay.
Route 4 West.
Yeah, right by the Chucks.
Chuck E. Cheese, Dollar Tree.
In Clifton. That's 1050 Bloomfield Avenue.
1051.
1051 Bloomfield Avenue in Clifton, New Jersey. Little Ferry.
Shit.
What else? Linden, New Jersey. Yeah, that's
Is
that's
Linden Bergen
And
County?
they're
No.
all Phoenix salons
Yeah.
and things of that nature.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wait, but you got a few more though. I seen Jersey City.
Jersey City.
Go ahead.
Jersey City.
I
yeah.
seen Jersey City. I remember I hit you.
611
I remember I hit you
Washington
one day. I was on Flatbush Ave and I seen that shit. Remember I hit
In
you. I hit
Brooklyn,
you
you
right
said,
away.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, yo, hold up, bro.
I think this girl owned that one in Brooklyn.
Did y'all own that one at a point in time? No, never.
Never owned that one. Yeah, she has one in Brooklyn. I forget her name.
Who?
The one that's in Brooklyn, the Phoenix Salon that's in Brooklyn.
What part of Brooklyn?
Staten Island too, right?
Staten Island's us. Yeah, Staten Island's us.
Shit.
Staten Island's us. I mean, we got
And that's just the northeast area
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking
We have a
about.
bunch of them in Long Island too.
Long Island.
Yeah, Long Island. Yep.
Nice.
And generally, just the aspect, like the client. Well, you own the spots, but the clientele and everything that comes in is.
They all have their own book. They all have their own clients. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
They're their own boss.
Yeah,
They're
but I'm saying like obviously there's no dips or nothing like that with how the business goes. It's pretty much good.
Yeah, we have a set rate for each week you pay, whether you do $100,000 or whether you do $100.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just pay us one flat fee.
Okay.
Now let me ask you, what is most of like the businesses here? Is it a lot of aesthetics? Is it like
It's more like I would say hair salon,
hair salon?
and like nail techs.
Okay, so like
for
a
the most part, you got some of the estheticians, body contour people.
right.
Oh, like the
Massage, masseuse, stuff like that.
You got those that come in here. But for the most part, like this store right here is grandfathered in. Like moving forward, a lot of like Jersey, they're setting rules because of like Massage Envy and like European Wax. They have a problem with us.
Competition.
Yeah. So they kind of like trying to change the rules, and they have lobbyists, and we have lobbyists. And it's like so much crazy.
So it's like going back and forth.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
Wow.
So certain salons won't be able to have estheticians and massage stuff like that anymore. You got to strictly just nail techs and salon and beauty stylists.
Damn, that's messed up. Is that specifically like New Jersey?
New Jersey.
That's
yeah.
a New Jersey
has
thing?
the worst laws. New Jersey has the worst laws. It's like, really, to be honest, Jersey is like
we
one of the
know
worst
that.
places to open up the business.
That's
You
crazy.
know what I'm saying? It really is.
You gotta go through everything in order.
It's terrible. Like,
Is it because
they have
it's
so
close
many-
to New York, or they just have their own separate
New York-
laws that's totally
Nah,
different?
New York is relatively easier, way easier. than
It's
New
just
Jersey
more
to operate.
expensive.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, and no, at the same time.
No,
I mean, it depends on where you open it. at.
business-
Yeah, you're right. You're
what
right.
I'm saying?
Absolutely right.
The business might be in New York not as expensive as the area or the renting and everything around it,
It
right?
depends.
No, he's right,
it depends
because
on where you
I'm
at.
thinking of New York City, but
Yeah.
as far as New York State,
Like, we
you
got one in
could
the
figure it
Bronx.
out.
Yeah, in the Bronx
Right.
is a relatively decent area, high traffic volume. You know what I mean? And the rent is relatively inexpensive. You know what I mean?
It's the
so
Bronx.
it's like, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
to capitalize
but
off
they're
that.
still trying to gentrify that.
They are,
Yeah.
but it's not there
Yeah,
yet.
it's
The
not
Bronx,
there.
I feel like, is the last borough of the real
It will
New
be
York.
The last.
It's still New York.
It will be. These niggas, listen, man.
The Bronx. Shout out to the Bronx.
I always say everybody.
But it's coming though. Don't get me wrong. That gentrification is
Oh yeah.
it's like, oh, new
Yeah,
building,
everything's-
new stuff.
everything-
Like you
everything's
see this
changing.
shit.
Everything's changing, man. Everything's changing. Landlords are just building new things for new people to make more money. You know what I mean? That's what it is. And it's like, if you can't afford it, you got to
And they're
go.
building a lot out here.
That's
They're
it.
building a lot.
Yeah.
Just to get here, I'm like,
Yeah.
goddamn, all these buildings
Yeah.
they got.
Absolutely.
4 Lee's ridiculous. Look like
It's
Tetris.
Unbelievable.
Look like Tetris out
But it's a good location though, man. It's
Nah,
close.
definitely
It's close
good.
to the city.
And you got constant
Yeah.
like
This is our flagship store right here. This was the first one built in Jersey.
Really?
Yeah, this is the first one that we built in Jersey. I'm
3
not
years now?
sure. Yeah, three and a half.
well,
Yeah. So this is the first. This is our baby right here. All of them are our babies.
Wow, but this is the
right here,
first,
yeah,
like
this
the
is one.
firstborn. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I told you ironically how coming over here, I'm like, damn, I remember niggas used to live over here.
Yeah.
Like certain places I've never was going
Remember
to
we used to be
if
out
it wasn't
here?
for them, bro.
Yeah.
Fort Lee and Edgewater, like,
Yeah.
Going crazy.
you know what I'm saying?
You still got footage of that. You be sending me on Bumpy 103
Facts, footage, even
We almost done.
even
We
Mawa,
almost
even Mawa, even Mawa, bro.
Yeah, Mawa, 100%. We
Like-
Mawa. Everybody teenagers used to come to Mawa. We used to be on 17 going crazy.
Bro.
Yeah. Mawa was lit.
I don't
We
even
had
know
Mawa
how.
turned
I
up
don't even
all-
know how I got there
all
and
the
got
black people.
home some nights,
Yeah, no,
bro.
100%.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah,
You
my
love
wife
it,
was
you know
lit.
shit.
My wife was super lit. We had time, man. You know what I'm saying? And we were privileged in certain areas. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So
And influential, bro.
super influential.
Influential.
I agree for sure.
Influential.
You know what I'm saying?
Influential. Niggas was not going to certain being at certain places if it wasn't for them.
Nah, I agree. 100%. But I let him tell it. You know what I'm
Big
saying?
Bump, what you want to say before we get out of here, brother?
Shit, man. There's just so many just different memories
I
and
know you could go through all
shit.
of them.
Yeah, he could go through everything.
just certain things. Like I remember,
That was like, yo,
I'm gonna
you
fuck
take
you
it,
up, bro. Remember the time when you and Star was gonna jump the nigga Kirk in the hacky-sack in the
Yo, I remember that.
in the parking garage?
Baby, I remember that. That's crazy.
In what parking lot?
What Kirk was that?
Yo, son,
What happened, kid?
I
What
had
was the
nothing
reason?
to do with it.
What was
All
the
right,
reason for that, though? What
nothing.
happened?
I had nothing, but I was there.
You was
I
there.
don't know, bro. Y'all must have
forget.
had some business with the
Yeah.
nigga, and something did something wrong.
Yeah, wow.
And I'm happy to be. We're in the parking garage, and these niggas is chasing
building?
this nigga around the shit.
Wow.
Todd's going this way, Rick's going
What
this way.
street is it?
The niggas, and I'm just sitting there watching this
I
shit like,
don't
what the
remember
fuck
what
is going
What
on?
street is the garage off of?
I think it was like Polyfly Road somewhere.
I know what building you talking about.
Dead ass,
Fucking-
bro.
Is it with what that nigga was?
The nigga
Chris
owes
Walls?
somebody
You know,
money.
you know Kirk? You know him? You know Kirk?
Nah, he don't know Kirk.
Okay, you know Kirk. Okay,
He don't.
okay.
You know. I don't know how we knew this nigga.
Right.
He was around Winston or one of these
Yeah,
Jamaican
yeah. Remember
nigga.
that nigga, B?
But
Oh,
something went wrong,
Mhm.
and I'm at this place, and these niggas is chasing this nigga around the whole shit.
I think it was definitely over some money.
It was over some
I
bread.
know the
Somebody
building.
fucked up
that
some
you
paper.
talking
It was over
about.
some
He
bread.
fucked up some money. Yeah, I remember.
I remember that time. I remember another time I slid off. I forgot what it was. It was a hotel party that you and Rick were to, and y'all niggas got bagged at the party.
Oh yeah,
This fucking with Reggie, my nigga Reggie.
This was. I got locked. This was the worst. This was
I didn't want to tell all the stories at the end.
this was the worst, bro. This was the worst, my nigga. It was where we was at. It was a.
It was an after party or something, right?
Yeah, it was like prom or some shit. Prom night, after party.
Right,
Yeah, we was in Ramsey.
right. Hotel.
Y'all up there.
I didn't go, bro. I ain't go.
17, right?
17. It was the worst.
I ain't go.
I woke
Boys
up.
are always out there.
Woke up.
They
The
always
police knocking on the door. What the fuck is this? Threw weed in the microwave. Came in there like, yo, we heard da 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 da. They opened the door, checked the shit, found the weed, found everything. Like, locked me, Reg. It was somebody else that got locked up too. I forget the dude name.
Star was there. Rick was there. I think Rick was there. Randy was there.
Randy got locked. I was locked up with Randy. Me and Randy was in the same fucking cell in Ramsey.